Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Coffee Break with Cathy. You want to try and say that really quickly, because to be honest with you, you got your coffee with you today?
I do, and it's my C-cup for Cathy and Carl. We just can't get it together.
We're going to have to talk about this.
One of these days.
We're definitely going to have to talk about it. Let me finish off with the intro, please, Cathy. So yeah, as I was saying, Carl Norman from carlnormanconsulting.com and Personal Development Mastermind podcast. You guys may be listening to this on the podcast. If you are, then please check out my YouTube channel, Carl Norman Success Coach, or join me on Facebook at Carl Norman. Actually, I think it's facebook.com/personal development guide. Whatever way that you're watching or you're listening to this, we're just pleased that you're here, really, to be honest with you, aren't we, Cathy?
I'm so happy to be here. Are you kidding me?
There you Love go. It. What more can I say? Cathy, tell me a little bit about your week. Come on, we need to know.
Well, my week is Groundhog Day. It's the same darn thing over and over again. But what's really cool, it's with same darn thing with different people and new people and people I've known forever, making new friends, connecting with people who want to feel good, want to lose weight, want to build muscle. That's my life. That's my purpose. And it's really, really fun.
Fantastic. Can I just say as well, you're looking slightly different there today. You've done something to your hair. Is it lightened?
No.
No?
No. Got a little sun yesterday. Oh, maybe I got my roots done. I don't know.
See, I pick up on these things, My wife says this to me all the time. She goes, how did you
know what?
Did you see that?
I'm really impressed by you, because when a woman does this and gets, I'm 53, so, you got to get a little something done here and there. I could be at the hair salon, Carl, for 2.5 hours, and my husband does not even notice. He's like, oh, it just looks great. I'm like, dude, oh my God, So
Okay.
as I think that is really awesome that you noticed that. So thank you.
Let's not fall out with your husband here, because he's only just friended me on Facebook. Okay, listen,
he's wonderful.
I just noticed these things. Okay, so please, it's just one of those things. We just notice them. So, but listen,
thanks for noticing.
It's okay. It's a pleasure. I wanted to talk about something in particular today, and that was obviously about nutrition. You just mentioned that you're 53 years of age, and if you don't mind me saying, you're looking pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
So what's that got to do with the whole scheme of things with regards to nutrition, your mindset, your lifestyle? Give us a little bit of an idea on how that works. Because nutrition obviously must play a massive part. Am I right?
It's everything. It's not everything, but it's a big part of it. Yes. For sure. I live a good life. And I am able to live a good life without putting myself first, but I'm in the top 4, I would say. Because women, we never put ourselves first, and you get these messages like put yourself first, and moms don't really want to do that, but they want to be in the top 4 or 5. So I make sure that I don't do everything perfect, and, being 53, it's a lot harder, but I really make sure that I eat whole food mostly. I make sure that I sleep. I make sure that I drink a lot of water. I haven't had any work done to my face. So everything you see is...
it's you. It's natural.
It's me. And it's a lot of water. If I could sleep in an oxygen tank, I would. Haven't figured that out yet. But I'm doing everything holistically to hold on to my vitality. I don't really believe in anti-aging, because I actually love to age, because with age comes wisdom. And I'm just really happy and at peace, and I have clarity in my purpose. And I think with that comes a certain jump in your step. And nutrition, though, is a big foundation of that.
Yeah. You know what? It's something that I just want to pick up on that you mentioned there. And something that I always say to my clients, listen, you've got to put yourself into a bracket whereby, okay, you might not make yourself number 1, but you've got to make yourself number 2, number 3, number 4. Yeah. When you come down to like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and you run around and you're looking after anyone else, forget nutrition at that point, because it's not in your mind. You're genuinely thinking to yourself, I just need to survive and get through the day. And I think, it's really strange, because I've just come off a meeting with Maria, the fabulous Maria, and brilliant interview. And she did say that she got to that point where she just thought, you know what? Number 1, I look after my clients, I do this, and I've got to get to that point whereby and if I've got to introduce things into my diet, like our company and our products, then it's got to help. It's genuinely got to help. So when you looked at your own nutrition, there must have been a point that you come to it and thought, I have got to maybe do something a little bit different. I've got to change the plan because a lot of the clients that I'm currently working with now, they're thinking, how are we going to do this? If I want to look as good as Cathy does at 53, then something's got to change, right?
Oh my God. Yes. Yes. I mean, I started off in my 20s. I was an athlete all my life and I competed in fitness, modeled in fitness in my 20s and 30s. And honestly, I'm not going to lie. I could, I ate really well, but I may have been a little extreme because I didn't have children. It was all about me. And I was able to kind of really focus on me and my goals. But as I got older and I had my first baby when I was 39, so everything changed, everything. And so, I had to really make some adjustments as my body aged. And what worked back then didn't work now. And I didn't want to be extreme.
Yes.
I wanted to enjoy my children's celebrations. Everything had to be adjusted. And that has been not only because I coach women like you and I adjust their nutrition. And I've learned that one nutrition meal one nutrition plan doesn't fit everybody. You've got to really ebb and flow with what's going on in someone's physiology.
Yes.
But our products give you the tools to really help even further.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got to be a complete change as you get older of really staying in touch and listening to your body, because your body gives off signals to what works and what doesn't.
Yes.
And the girl next to you can eat pizza, but you even look at pizza and you gain 5 pounds. So you got to learn your body. Your body's talking to you all day long.
Yeah.
And so what I've learned is as you get older, you got to listen even closer.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. And it's strange because obviously I just celebrated my birthday the other day.
Yes, happy birthday.
Thank you. And we had some cake and we had a couple of glasses of champagne. And later on that day, I'm going, yeah, I can see where that's gone. It just sort of went zoom right to the stomach, a little bit of. So, but like 20 years ago, I could probably eat cake, drink champagne till it was coming out my ears, and I'd still want to party, and I'd be thinking, yeah, I'll get up the following day and I'll be fine. But I think as we get a little bit older, we start to realise that things do need to change. So how would you suggest then, listening to your body a little bit more, what sort of, with regards to obviously the nutrition side of it, listening to your body a little bit more and taking on board some of the things that you tell your clients, how does that work, and how would you approach that as you're getting a bit older?
Yeah, in addition to the nutrition, like you said, for as they get older, sleep is massive because we recover from our workouts when we sleep. I find that people who think they're doing everything right and not seeing results, when I ask that first question of how do you sleep? It's always the same answer. I sleep terribly. I can't get to sleep. So sleep deprivation is massive of where we really try to help women. But what we have found is the more nutrients and minerals we can get into their bodies, it's a great way, in addition to all these other techniques, to help them rest and sleep better and manage their stress levels, because all of those, it's like a domino effect. And you have to really address all of those things. But when we introduced our products, it allowed women to get the minerals and vitamins that they were so lacking. And this goes back to taking care of everyone but yourself. When you don't get those minerals and vitamins in and your sleep and managing your stress with all the responsibilities you have, it's a domino effect and everything falls over. So it's literally putting a piece of a puzzle together. There's not one thing, but we have developed that foundation for people to get the minerals and vitamins in, which helps them with every other aspect of their life, in addition to trying to live a healthy lifestyle. And then that's one thing that I learned is you can do everything right, but if you're deficient in minerals and vitamins and you're not getting those adaptogens in to help you manage stress, it's an exercise in futility. You're not going to get anywhere. And that was what I've learned as I get older. And I literally work with thousands of men and women who are going through the same thing, and we're able to make really great strides with them using that approach.
No, I think that's brilliant. How do you approach the subject? Because when you say to people, right, when I try and educate clients, I normally
Yeah.
say to them, listen, how, again, exactly what you've just said, how's your sleep and how's your stress? And the majority of people come back and go either, hey, yeah, my sleep's okay, or, you know, I wake up early hours in the morning, I need to go to the toilet or whatever, or they're saying to me, you know, stress levels really, but how am I going to get away from that? And I said, okay, then, well, what's your nutrition like? Well, how do you take things a step further? Because for me, when I try to educate people, obviously I tell them that cortisol levels are really high in the morning time, melatonin needs to kick in of an evening time. You need to ensure that you're trying to get your head down, you know, half 10, 11 o'clock, because growth hormone is in the highest production at between 1:30 and 3 a.m. in the morning. But sometimes I feel it's like this business. It's like right now I'm like going, oh, this is amazing. You know, you've got to know. And then I'm saying to my guys, listen, slow down. Don't give too much information. Don't be too excited. Because as coaches, we want to tell people a load of stuff. We want to educate them on obviously the growth hormone. We want to coach them on cortisol and reducing stress levels. But it's a fine balance when you're talking to someone who literally just comes in and says, I would like to lose weight, please. And you think that it's easy to just go, well, have this, take this, and you'll be fine. What level do you get to when you're coaching a client, when you start giving them little golden nuggets to educate them?
You're right.
That was a great question, that, by the way. That was a great question.
That was a really good question. And actually, it's like I don't even really want to say anything because you just kind of almost answered it. Because you answered your own question, but you gave content and value, because it is all about cortisol and growth hormone. And so, you know, I make it really easy for people. And I say, here's your cortisol, here's your growth hormone. What we need to do is when your cortisol level goes down, your growth hormone goes up. And how can we do that naturally?
Yes.
And luckily we have the products that help with that, intermittent fasting and cleansing and all of those things in the right way, not the crazy poopy way, but the appropriate at the cellular level.
Yes.
That's what it's all about. It's all about controlling cortisol, which then in turn elevates your growth hormone, which allows you to have results. So that is the biggest thing with dieting and things like that. It's so not about dieting. It's about growth level down, cortisol up. And you know what? A lot of people don't understand that, but they get it when I show them a transformation of someone who went through that transformation process and how it's actually fueling your body with nutrients and vitamins, not depriving your body, which is what we all thought in the 80s with Jane Fonda when you wore the leg warmers and the headband and let's get physical, Olivia Newton-John. It's not that.
That wasn't me. That just wasn't me with the leg warmers and stuff like that. No.
Oh, I thought I saw pictures of you with leg warmers.
Wow.
No?
Oh, I thought I'd deleted all of them. No.
It's like, it's the complete opposite. It's fueling and blasting your body with adaptogens, herbs, and all kinds of nutrients that are going to bring that cortisol level to a good standard so the growth hormone can come up and you can recover and get the results.
Absolutely.
And so it's education, but keeping it simple enough that people understand. That's why I always say cortisol down, growth hormone up. We have the way to do it. Follow it. It's easy, it's sufficient, and it can fit right into your day.
Excellent. And do you know what I'm going to just touch on there as well, is because insulin is a really big thing over in the UK. Everyone's like sort of talking about insulin levels obviously being high, being low, and obviously we know that the precursor to obviously sort of insulin levels obviously going too high is the fact that we're obviously taking on too many simple carbohydrates, we're taking on simple sugars, the body's having to produce more insulin to do that. And again, it goes back to that education side. When you're talking to clients and saying, listen, when the insulin levels are really high, your body is having to work so hard that everything else just shuts off, and it's dealing with that. So you're not going to be, you know, your cortisol levels, your growth hormone levels, nothing's really happening. So the fact is trying to educate that with clients as well. But the beauty that I love about the isogenics is that we are now looking at trying to flatline insulin levels, because the foods that we're suggesting, and people think that this is just all about shakes. It's not. Yeah. It's about an education. And I wanted to get that over today to say, you know what? It's important that we stress to clients how important that nutrition is, because this just isn't one product that fits all. It's trying to manage people's lifestyles.
You just hit it out of the park, for sure. It's like, drop the mic. If I had a mic, I'd drop it.
Where's my baseball bat? Where's my baseball bat? gone somewhere.
I know. I'll bring you one from Boston.
Hey.
But listen to me. What you just said is so powerful. And here's why.
Go on.
We don't have an obesity epidemic. We have a lifestyle epidemic. Because what you just said, the reason why it happens is because people's lifestyle is so messed up. They are on the go. They are rushing from one thing to the other. They're trying to pay their bills. They're trying to get dinner on the table. And life is so fast paced right now. And even our food supply. So the food that, a bowl of spinach in 1980 doesn't look like a bowl of spinach now.
Yeah.
It's all fast paced from our food supply to our life.
Yeah.
So what happens is we're eating the wrong things because we're on the go and we're trying to rush and we think it's okay, but it's filled with fillers. Our body and our bloodstream can't identify it because it's not natural. So it goes out to our bloodstream and we get inflamed. And all of these things, 70% of disease can be restored through a healthy lifestyle. So that is my platform, my purpose, everything. It's about trying to adapt, not a perfect regimented lifestyle, but to make good choices that can contribute to a healthy lifestyle that will make it easier for people to maintain their insulin levels and their cortisol levels and not to feel like they're dieting because you just don't need to diet.
Nope.
We just need to educate and show people how efficient a healthy lifestyle can be. And that's what this is all about. This isn't a diet. This is about a lifestyle to make you feel better, look better, and have more longevity.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. And it was weird because getting involved in this company and getting involved in the business, the first thing is that, they've got a product, it can help clients. And then the more that you get into it, the more that obviously you look at, I mentioned in the last video about I stumbled across a forum that was helping people who had terminal cancer. And again, that was another wake-up call for me. But it's all about trying to help people in a holistic way, but trying to understand and coming from a place of love to say, we will want to help you here, but we want to do it the right way. We don't just want to go, try our products, do them for 30 days. Yeah, you know what? You're going to be absolutely fantastic. It's not. It's about taking on board, obviously, certain lifestyle traits that we know that are going to get you from A to B. And that's something that you share with your clients, because I've seen it. I've seen what you post. And that's an awesome message. How do we get that message out more to people? Because I want to wrap up with this now, because I like to keep these coffee breaks really short in the fact that we give out a massive amount of content here, massive amount of golden nuggets. So let's look at we're due to launch in the UK on the 15th, and I think that it's going to be absolutely awesome. I'm super excited. I'm super excited for you because I think this is something that you've been looking at for a while. But how are we going to approach that? What should we be saying to clients to say, listen, this isn't just a program. This is a lifestyle. What advice would you be giving? Just to wrap up, Cathy, please.
Thank you for that. We are a wellness company. This isn't a product company. It's a wellness company. And what wellness means is every aspect of your life. So I would ask anyone that do you want to feel better? Do you want more energy? How do you want your life to look like? How important is health to you? How much do you want to invest in your health? I always ask people questions. I don't tell them anything because I need to know how important it is for people. I hope it's important to everyone, but I want people to really think about what their life looks like to them now. And are they willing to make subtle changes that can make a big difference? And we're going to be there for you every step of the way to make it as easy and efficient. And here's the last thing I want to say, Carl, is the greatest nutrition and training program in the world won't serve you if it doesn't fit into your life. So we want to help people manage their day, navigate through those stressful times. This is a wellness company. This is for people who want to make changes in their life and want more out of their life by putting their health and their family first. And whatever that looks like to them, we have the solution.
Yeah. Cathy Savage, you again have been incredible. That was an absolutely awesome 15, 20 minutes that we've just spent there. I really appreciate your time. I know that the listeners really appreciate your time. The guys who are watching this on YouTube and I'm watching it obviously on Facebook, massively appreciate it. The feedback that I've had so far has been spot on, absolutely amazing. We're changing people's lives with this, not just this product, but with this lifestyle that we're going to be teaching people. You know, it's not just about the health as well. You know, the financial implications for people that want to jump on board and join our company, and anyone can join, is absolutely phenomenal and right out of the park as well. Cathy, again, you've been amazing. Thank you so much, and have an awesome day.
Right back at you, Carl. Thank you.
Take care.